Hey YouTube, friends and family, Fast Eddie here. Doing this video mostly for my friend Curtis Daniels. This guy that has the S10. We went to the races together. He had just had surgery, so he's home recouping and getting back. So this is what I've been doing on the Roadster, building this new wing. Mounted this new gas tank underneath the wing. Turned out pretty good. You can see the plumbing coming in there on the bottom. I will straighten this up a little bit here. Put maybe a bracket to hold that hose there in position, and then route the fuel line between the rear end and the body down and around. Tidy it all up real good. But yeah, everything's been turning out really good. Just finishing up putting a lot of screws, getting everything mounted. So this is a vent right here. This is the access to the fuel lid. So this is a fuel lid that you would mount on something, I don't know, a panel, whatever, homemade tank. I wanted to keep using it because I like the look of it, and it's, I don't know, it gives the finishing touch. So you remove this lid, and then there's the fuel tank lid right there. So the handle I cut shorter so it doesn't stick up so high. Right there, you'd stick, I'll probably have a tool that I stick on there, and then I can turn it because it's pretty tight, and then move the fuel lid to the side. Probably maybe put an attachment, a cable attachment or something, so that if it gets away from me, I can just, it's not going to go far. So yeah, you got to move that lid handle to the side a little bit down, and then you can put this back on. So it goes on like that. You turn it and you push down, and then that seals it up. Just got to finish putting all the screws in there. Mounting the rest of those screws. This is a shut off, another shut off that I'm going to have at my filter to make it easy of pulling the. It's a canister type fuel filter. Since I was always getting in and checking to make sure there was clean fuel, I want to continue to use that same filter, and this will be before the filter so that I can shut the fuel off, not have to spill out fuel from the tank line all the way back to the to where the filter is. And this right here is another shut off that I'll have, that I can, if in case I have to remove the tank, it's full of fuel, it'll be easy to do. You can see the bead rolling that I did on the bead roller. This was like a step roller there, and then I cut out the center to give it a, I don't know, kind of a three-dimensional shape. You can see, from right to left they're matching. Made a recessed area for that license plate to set. I just kind of went, by feel and by look of what I should do next, to kind of make it look right. This wing is about 10 inches longer than the other one. I'd say it's probably more ridiculous than the other one, so I just, it looks more like a race car than anything else. But the tail lights, where they were up underneath the car, I see one's still on there, right there, Model A tail lights. I think that's what they are. I'm gonna have to move them because you're not gonna see them there. So this is one right here, and I'm thinking I'm probably gonna move them about in this location right here somewhere so you can see it through the hole. I don't want to have it too visible, but when they're on or when the brakes come on, you can see them, or blinkers. So yeah, I'll show you some more bead roll work. So there's the sides there. It's kind of an angle shot. I will say I'm pretty talented at making a mess, and I'm so proud of it. Sometimes I don't want to clean it up right away. So it's a bummer kind of working in the garage when I have a great big shop, but the shop's not got enough tools out there to be doing fabricating. So here we go again, still working on other stuff than finishing my shop. But I want to have the Roadster going, and summer's about it seems like it's about over, but it's basically just started, I guess. Anyways, here's a follow-up to the bead roller. I wanted to show you guys my bead roller here. This is a bead roller from Harbor Freight. It is the basic of the basic bead rollers. It's probably the lowest cost bead roller you could buy. I don't know if Harbor Freight sells them anymore, but it wasn't much money when I bought it. It was, I don't know, 150 bucks or something. But it comes as a manual crank bead roller, so there's no motor there that comes with it. So you have a hand crank on this end here with the gears, here. So the crank would probably be on this shaft here, hand crank. Comes with I want to say about a half a dozen dies. These here are called step dies. It comes with here's another one here that is a bigger step in it. Oops, I dropped it. But they call it, this one here's got a 1/4 inch on it, so it's a 1/4 inch step die. I believe that's the biggest step that I have. This is a bead rolling die. I think this is the smallest one that I have. These are pretty low cost dies. They're gonna be a little sharp on this edge right here. I would suggest taking a file and a sander and smoothing that edge. It's sharp. If you try to take too much of a setting, you know, too many turns on this here, pulling it too tight in one pass, there's a good chance you're going to cut your, especially aluminum since it's softer. So I would suggest making that modification. Like I said, they're a pretty low cost dies. I would suggest in purchasing better dies if you want to have a better product. The downfalls to this, so you can barely see the company there, Central Machine, so that's who made it. I don't think they sell them anymore, but you can buy a Woodward, however you pronounce it. They're a pretty good machine, and I'll go into why this machine is not real adequate. So this portion of steel I added in, because what happens here at the split, this is the throat. I believe it's an 18-inch throat. This seems to be what I remembered, which is another downfall. So the pieces you can do are going to be limited to that throat. But what happens is it does some flexing between these two here. So to give it a little more rigidity, I made up this little affair here to help it to keep from flexing apart. There's all kinds of things you can see that people have done on the internet to improve this unit and ones like it. The biggest investment to this machine is, of course, this power unit here. Eastwood makes this unit to fit these shaft sizes of the various companies that make this bead roller. It's an excellent unit. It's got forward, reverse, full adjustability for as slow as you want to go to as fast as you want to go with the foot pedal control. It's a great investment. I suggest if you're serious about doing some bead rolling and you don't want to spend the money, that powered unit really makes things much better. Eastwood sells pretty good stuff. I want to say that if you're gonna buy one of these low cost ones, Eastwood has done improvements to their unit like this that's got a little more construction into it to keep it from flexing. They sell different ones, ones with this throat size and one bigger. They sell them as manual and with the power feed. So, but yeah, I can't say that that's a great investment right there. So this is a piece that I did for the Roadster here. So this I used the step die, and then I cut out this center here to give it a little three-dimensional look to the steel. If you don't know anything about bead rolling, it's a really great way to decorate panels and also give your flimsy panel some strength, especially when you're doing floors. I'm building a wing, of course, that too, but there's no way I'd be able to do this wing for my Roadster without this machine here, and it's I can't say great enough about it. So yeah, if you're thinking about doing some bead rolling, this is the way I got started. I'm not no professional, but I make it work. All right, we're gonna get busy with continuing this project here, building the wing for the Roadster. Anyways, guys, happy Friday. I hope you have a good weekend, and get well, Curtis. All right, see you guys.